everyone, JulioToyReviews here, and this is a review of the Power Rangers Legacy Wave 2 Mighty Morphin figures. So last time I reviewed Legacy figures, I said that I was going to split up the reviews per team. Since normally in a wave of Legacy figures, you have 3 figures that come from one team and 2 that come from another, totaling to 5. And that way, like, if I get one team and I don't get the other at the same time, I could be able to still do the reviews separately. So last time we took a look at Wave 2, we went over in Space Red and Yellow. This time we are taking a look at Mighty Morphin with Mighty Morphin Blue, Pink, and Black. Each figure comes with a Blade Blaster in holster mode and with a Megazord piece. So let's get on with this review. So before we get on to the figures themselves, let's take a look at the Megazord pieces that they come with. As you see over here, I already have the Megazord assembled. However, it's not completely assembled yet. Oh yeah, and that sword comes with the Legacy Megazord. It doesn't come with any of the Legacy figures. But anyways, if you look at the back of the packaging, you can actually see that Black and Pink both come with the arms, though I can't exactly remember which figure comes with which arm, and Billy comes with his Triceratops leg. However, it's a disappointment that this Megazord still isn't completed, and it won't be completed until Wave 3. Which, at the time of these figures being released, seemed like a long way, but as I was recording, it's only a month until Wave 3 releases. So hopefully in around a month we'll finally be able to complete the original Megazord here. But anyways, let's get on to the actual Legacy figures themselves. So over here are the Mighty Morphin figures for Wave 2, and you can see that includes Black, Pink, and Blue. But I'm gonna start with Blue because of the fact that blue is my favorite color. Hey, I'm biased when it comes to colors. So over here is the Blue Ranger, Billy, and you can see that he has all of the details he normally has in the show. And it looks very nice, especially with the whole Marvel Legends mold. So you can see his boots over there, all the detail over here, his helmet, his morpher, which I don't know if it's gonna be nice and zoom in, but you can see that he has the Triceratops coin built in. And now I should mention in error, the silver belt over here. While this normally doesn't bother me, it did piss off a lot of people. And the reason this happened is because there was a communication error between Bandai and the manufacturer, and they accidentally painted the belt silver. And they're not going to be re-releasing these figures with the white belts, considering the fact that these figures are limited edition. Which, again, there is no reason to re-release them. You could just grab some white paint, like go to Jerry's or something. But anyways, if you are a fan of the white belts, I would recommend you pick up the Legacy Mighty Morphin figures that will be coming out during the summer. These will be metallic figures that will include the weapons and all the proper detailing. A pretty cheap way to make you get the weapons, but whatever. But over here you can see Billy, and for his articulation, you have the boots over here, you have the feet, you have the arms, you can twist them around, the cuffs, hands, you could kick the legs back, forward, sideways, hold up the Blade Blaster fell off. You have the double jointed knees over here. You have the ab crunch. And you can turn the head 360. And I should mention that Billy only comes with the Blade Blaster in its holster mode and his Megazord piece. But the Blade Blaster is the only thing it includes weapons wise. You could just attach that over there. Wait a minute. And there it is. And that was all for Billy. So now to get on to Kimberly over here. She basically has the same exact articulation as Billy. The arms. You have the elbows over here. Hands. Except her arms and her hands are a lot more skinnier because of the fact that she's a female and females have skinnier bodies than males. That's physiology wise, so don't get mad at me, feminists. You have the knees over here, double jointed. You have the feet. You have the ab crunch, which can't go as far as the males, but you can still get some pretty nice movement. You have the head. And the legs really can't extend much because of the skirt. And I know you may be like, oh, but there are slits in the skirt. But look at this. The skirt is still hard. It's not like in the Ninja Steel figures where these skirts are soft plastic. This is instead hard, so it removes some articulation from the legs. And I should mention that Kimberly also comes with a Megazord piece and her Blade Blaster. Now to put that back. Whoops. And now finally, let's get on to Zack. Or Adam, whichever you prefer. And for Kimberly, you could prefer Catherine, but whatever. So you can see Zack, or Adam over here. I'm gonna go with Zack because he's the original. And he has the same exact articulation as Billy, which is elbows over here, hands, arms, the ratchet, which, by the way, I don't think Kimberly has the ratchet. No, she actually doesn't have the ratchet. Huh, interesting. You have double joint knees, the feet, the boots, the cuffs, the hands, ab crunch, and the head. And if you put him back into position, whoops. Alright, so that's it for the Wave 2 Mighty Morphin Legacy figures. So overall, just like the rest of the figures in this line, these figures are great, and I would recommend them if you're a Power Rangers fan. The details on the Rangers, minus the silver belts, are all done pretty accurately, and I like the whole fact that you could be able to put them in a bunch of different positions. This is especially exciting if you're a fan of figures such as Marvel Legends or whatever it is that they call the DC figures. And though there is still a lack of weapons, these figures stand pretty okay on their own. And plus, as I mentioned, you will be able to pick up a new wave of Mighty Morphin figures that actually include the weapons when they come out in the summer. But still, overall, these figures are great, and if you're a fan of just action figures in general, I would really recommend these. So that's basically it for my thoughts on the Wave 2 Mighty Morphin figures. So, what do you guys think? Leave your comments below. Until next time, I'm JulioToyReviews, and I'm signing off. Thanks for watching, everyone.